The average American will earn over $2 million in their working lifetime and retire with almost nothing to show for it. Let that sink in. $2 million will pass through most people's hands, and yet the first million in net worth remains out of reach for over 80% of the population. The problem is not income, it is sequence. The path to your first million is not a mystery. It is a specific sequence of moves that almost nobody executes in the right order. Step 1 is the one people skip: income maximization before investment. Most financial advice starts with budgeting and investing on a modest salary. That approach can work, but it will take you 30 years. The fastest path to your first million begins with a relentless focus on increasing your income in years 1 through 3. That means developing a high-value skill, finding the highest-paying market for that skill, and ruthlessly eliminating income ceilings. You cannot invest your way to Step 2, the 50% rule. Once your income breaks 6 figures, the game-changing move is living on 50% and investing the rest. Not 30%. Not the 15% the financial industry recommends. 50. This is brutal, and it is also the exact ratio that separates people who reach their first million in 10 years from those who never get there. Every dollar saved in this phase doesn't just save, it compounds. The sacrifice is temporary. The compounding is permanent. Step 3 is where the acceleration happens. Build a business or income-generating asset alongside your career. This is the piece nobody in mainstream finance talks about. Index funds are excellent long-term vehicles. But the fastest millionaires built a business first, used business income to turbocharge their investments, and used their investments to eventually replace the business. The sequence is critical. High income, high savings rate, then asset accumulation. Skip any step and the time. Step 4. Tax strategy as a wealth tool. The wealthy pay less in taxes as a percentage of their income, not because they cheat, but because they understand the tax code better than their accountants. Business ownership unlocks deductions unavailable to employees. Capital gains rates are lower than income tax rates. Tax-advantaged accounts like Roth IRAs and 401ks shelter wealth from compounding taxation. The difference in outcome between a tax-optimized financial strategy and an average one of Step 5. Ruthless elimination of lifestyle debt. Car loans, credit card balances, personal loans. These are wealth destroyers that operate in reverse compound interest. The typical American pays over $400,000 in interest over their lifetime. Every dollar spent on interest is a dollar that will never compound for you. Pay off consumer debt aggressively, in parallel with investing. And never, once you are out, take on consumer debt again. Debt on assets that appreciate is elimination. The compounding effect of these 5 steps together is not additive, it is exponential. At a 50% savings rate with a high income and a side business generating additional capital, most disciplined individuals can reach their first million in 7 to 12 years. Not 30. The people who take 40 years to reach a million did not execute a bad plan. They executed no plan at all. A clear written financial target with quarterly reviews changes outcomes more than any single investment. The first million is the hardest. It requires the most sacrifice, the most discipline, the most rejection of the lifestyle your peers are chasing. But here is the truth that will keep you going. The second million comes faster than the first, and the third faster than the second. Once your assets reach a critical mass, they begin generating their own momentum. Your job shifts from building wealth to managing it. Start the sequence today. Income, savings rate, business assets, tax strategy, debt,